Welcome back, inspired Stoics. Today we're exploring a concept that bridges ancient wisdom with modern psychological practice: mindfulness in Stoicism. While mindfulness is often associated with Buddhist traditions, it's a powerful tool that aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy and can significantly enhance our practice of Stoic principles. Mindfulness, at its core, is about being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. This state of conscious awareness is not only compatible with Stoic teachings but can be seen as a fundamental aspect of living a virtuous and rational life, as the Stoics advocated. In this video, we'll delve into how mindfulness intersects with Stoic philosophy, why it's crucial for applying Stoic principles effectively, and most importantly, how we can integrate mindfulness practices into our daily lives to become more present, clear-minded, and resilient Stoic practitioners. So let's embark on this journey of discovering how mindfulness can enhance our Stoic practice and lead us to a life of greater wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. 1. The Stoic roots of mindfulness. While the term mindfulness might not appear in ancient Stoic texts, the concept is deeply embedded in Stoic practices and philosophy. The Stoics emphasize the importance of paying attention to our thoughts, judgments, and actions, a form of mindfulness that they saw as crucial for living a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently reminds himself to stay present and attentive. He writes, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice." This instruction is essentially a call for mindful presence in every action. Similarly, Epictetus advised his students to maintain constant vigilance over their thoughts and impressions. He said, "From the very beginning, train yourself to say to every harsh appearance, 'You are an appearance, and not at all the thing you appear to be.'" This practice of observing our thoughts without immediately identifying with them is a cornerstone of both Stoic philosophy and modern mindfulness techniques. The Stoic practice of prosauche, or attention, is particularly relevant here. This was a state of continuous, vigilant attention to oneself and one's surroundings. It involved constantly asking oneself, "What am I doing right now? What is the nature of my current thoughts and actions? Are they in alignment with virtue and reason?" To practice this Stoic form of mindfulness, try setting regular reminders throughout your day to pause and check in with yourself. Ask, "What am I thinking right now? What emotions am I experiencing? Are my current thoughts and actions aligned with my values? Am I fully present in this moment?" By cultivating this habit of self-awareness, we begin to embody the Stoic ideal of living with intention and in accordance with reason and virtue. 2. Mindfulness as a tool for practicing Stoic principles. Mindfulness serves as a powerful tool for putting Stoic principles into practice. It helps us create the mental space necessary to apply Stoic teachings in our daily lives, rather than just understanding them intellectually. One of the core Stoic principles is the dichotomy of control, the idea that some things are within our control, our thoughts, judgments, and actions, while others are not, external events and circumstances. Mindfulness helps us become more aware of this distinction in real time. By practicing mindful awareness, we can more easily recognize when we're expending energy worrying about things outside our control and redirect our focus to what we can influence. For example, imagine you're stuck in traffic and feeling frustrated. A mindful approach would involve noticing these feelings of frustration arising. Then, drawing on Stoic wisdom, you might remind yourself that the traffic is outside your control, but your response to it is within your control. This mindful awareness creates a pause between stimulus and response, allowing you to choose a more constructive reaction. Another key Stoic principle is living in accordance with nature, which includes accepting reality as it is, rather than as we wish it to be. Mindfulness practice helps us develop this acceptance by training us to observe our present experience without immediately trying to change or judge it. To integrate this into your Stoic practice, try this exercise. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each day in a mindful acceptance meditation. Sit quietly and observe your thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise. Notice any urges to change or judge your experience, but instead of acting on these urges, simply acknowledge them and return your attention to observing. This practice can help cultivate the Stoic virtue of acceptance and equanimity in the face of life's challenges. 3. Mindfulness and Stoic emotional regulation. Both Stoicism and mindfulness offer powerful techniques for managing our emotions. The Stoics believed that our emotions are a result of our judgments about events, not the events themselves. Similarly, mindfulness teaches us to observe our emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Seneca, in his letters, often advised taking a step back from our immediate emotional reactions to examine them more objectively. He wrote, "We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." This aligns closely with the mindfulness practice of observing our thoughts and emotions with a sense of detachment. By combining Stoic principles with mindfulness techniques, we can develop a more balanced emotional life. Here's a practice to try. The next time you experience a strong emotion, especially a negative one, pause and try this. 1. Name the emotion. I am feeling angry, sad, anxious. 2. Locate where you feel it in your body. 3. Observe it with curiosity, as if you're a scientist studying a new phenomenon. 4. Remind yourself of the Stoic principle that this emotion is a result of your judgment, not an inherent quality of the situation. 5. Ask yourself, is this judgment helping me? Is there a more constructive way to view this situation? This practice combines mindful awareness with Stoic analysis, helping you respond to emotional situations with greater wisdom and equanimity. 4. Mindfulness and the Stoic examination of thoughts. The Stoics placed great emphasis on examining our thoughts and beliefs, recognizing that our perceptions shape our reality. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Mindfulness provides a practical method for developing this power over our minds. Through mindfulness practice, we learn to observe our thoughts without automatically believing or acting on them. This creates a space between stimulus and response, allowing us to choose our reactions more wisely. It's in this space that we can apply Stoic principles and make decisions aligned with virtue and reason. A powerful technique that combines Stoic thought examination with mindfulness is the practice of cognitive distancing. Here's how to do it. 1. When you notice a troubling thought, pause and take a deep breath. 2. Label the thought. I'm having the thought that. 3. Imagine the thought written on a leaf floating down a stream or on a cloud passing across the sky. 4. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it based on fact or assumption? What would a wise Stoic do with this thought? This practice helps us see our thoughts as mental events rather than absolute truths, giving us the freedom to choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let pass. 5. Mindfulness and daily Stoic practice. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily Stoic practice can significantly enhance our ability to live according to Stoic principles. Here are some practical ways to do this. Morning reflection. Start your day with a mindful Stoic meditation. Spend a few minutes in quiet reflection, setting your intentions for the day. Consider the potential challenges you might face and how you want to respond to them with wisdom and virtue. Mindful actions. Throughout the day, try to bring full attention to your actions, even the mundane ones. Whether you're eating, walking, or working, practice being fully present. This aligns with the Stoic emphasis on living with intention and doing each task to the best of your ability. Evening review. End your day with a mindful review of your thoughts and actions. Reflect on moments when you lived up to your Stoic ideals and times when you fell short. Do this with a spirit of curiosity and learning, not judgment. Mindful speech. Before speaking, especially in challenging situations, pause and take a breath. Consider whether your words will be true, necessary, and kind. This practice embodies the Stoic virtues of wisdom and justice. Gratitude practice. Regularly pause to notice and appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. This aligns with the Stoic practice of negative visualization by contrast, helping you value what you have. By integrating these mindfulness practices into your daily routine, you create numerous opportunities to embody Stoic principles in your everyday life. To recap, as we've explored, mindfulness and Stoicism are natural allies in the pursuit of a wise, virtuous, and tranquil life. Mindfulness enhances our ability to apply Stoic principles by increasing our self-awareness, improving our emotional regulation, and helping us examine our thoughts more objectively. It provides practical tools for living in the present moment, accepting reality as it is and making conscious choices aligned with our values. By combining the philosophical framework of Stoicism with the practical techniques of mindfulness, we can develop a powerful approach to navigating life's challenges with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. Conclusion. Remember, the goal of integrating mindfulness into our Stoic practice isn't to achieve a state of perpetual calm or to eliminate all negative thoughts and emotions. Rather, it's to develop a greater awareness of our inner world and a more intentional way of engaging with our external circumstances. As you move forward from this video, I encourage you to start small. Choose one or two of the mindfulness practices we've discussed and commit to incorporating them into your daily routine. Perhaps start with the morning reflection or the mindful acceptance meditation. Be patient with yourself as you develop these new habits, remembering that like any skill, mindfulness improves with consistent practice. Over time, you may find that this combination of Stoic philosophy and mindful awareness brings a new depth to your understanding and application of Stoic principles. You might notice increased clarity in your thinking, greater equanimity in the face of challenges, and a stronger sense of living in alignment with your values.